Hey man, again, this motherfucking show must be so good today that forces are fighting against having this go for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about days in the making, and I'm talking
It's
about even now.
Payne himself and shit keep interjecting in this shit.
All right, this must be something that's got to be serious. Look, man, check this out. Welcome to the motherfucking Born Again Believers motherfucking show. You already know who I am. You already know who with me. Superior G, the mayor, and this motherfucker. Deuce One Fifth. Deuce One Fifth in here. 901 up in this thing, man. Uh, Today's show, as y'all saw advertised, and man, hold on, before we go further, bro, I just want to apologize to everybody because I know we were supposed to go live on Friday with this. Bruh, it was people actually hitting me up, man. Like, y'all on yet? Y'all on? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, man. You know, we having some technical difficulties right now. But check this out. More than one way to skin a cat. So we're going to attempt to get this out today. Today we talking about the motherfucking slave patrols, a.k.a. the police.
Mm-hmm. Man,
Huh?
we attack from the roots, man. We not dealing with the symptoms of the problems and shit. We dealing with the motherfucking roots of the problem.
Only dealing in facts too, man. Only dealing in facts, man. Today my
That's what the fuck
information.
start doing, man, as a people and shit. Start dealing with the roots of our issues and shit. Fuck the symptoms. The symptoms, you can band-aid that shit off, but then that shit come the fuck off.
Yo,
You deal with the root of the problem and shit, you won't have no more motherfucking symptoms.
and you know what, man? We gotta salute our rage and bear, the angry black man, because even through his passionate statements, he was digging directly at the root. You know what I'm saying? And he kept saying, it's the fucking police. We need to get them in line first. Then we can move on to some other shit. So, today, we about to get down on the slave patrol, aka the police. You got anything you want to say, man, before I get going up in here? Because I'm about to dive.
I'm waiting to hear the information you done pulled up on these motherfuckers and shit, cause
Man, look,
nobody no parallel to what the fuck I've been saying.
shout out to the
That's what the fuck they're supposed to be doing. They're doing what the fuck they were built to do.
shout out, yeah. We about to definitely find out that how that constructed and everything. And, yo, I even got an oath in here that they used to take as a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, say slave patrol oath. It was.
I can't wait though.
I'm about to break it down right now. You ready to die?
Let's go.
Let's die. All right, man. Slave patrols. So, the origins of modern day policing can be traced to the slave patrol. The earliest formal slave patrol was created in the Carolinas in the early 1700s with one mission: to establish a system of terror and squash slave uprisings with the capacity to pursue, apprehend, and return runaway slaves to their owners. Shit, do I need to go back and say that again?
Which in this case, the 13th, 14th, 15th Amendment and shit, they take your ass to jail.
For sure.
The
So,
owner, the jail, the government, the system.
so the police, aka who was the originators of the slave patrol, earliest it says the earliest formal slave patrol was created in the Carolinas in the early 1700s with one mission to establish a system of terror. I mean, and they just, I imagine they might have just had free will to be just as bloody as they wanted to be. And the squash slave uprising. So when we got tired of that shit and decided that we want to get something, they send them in, I guess, basically to fuck us up. They say squash slave uprisings. What'd you say, bro?
Which they still do to this day.
On gang. Squash slave uprisings with the capacity to pursue, apprehend, and return a runaway slave. Tactics included the use of excessive force to control. Let me go back and say that again. The tactics included the use of excessive force to control and produce desired slave behavior. Oh man, we're gonna have to dig into that one. We're gonna have to dig into that one right there. The tactics included the use of excessive force. That goes on every time down there. It's almost like they bait you into a reason to have to grab you and rough you up. Tactics included the use of excessive force to control and produce desired slave behavior. So yeah, they are programmed to bait you in. I saw you stepped away. Did you hear what I said about this shit?
I hear everything.
Bruh.
I do know about these motherfuckers.
It say their one mission was to establish a system of terror.
Yep, I heard that part.
And to squash slave uprisings with the capacity to pursue, apprehend, and return runaway slaves to their owners.
I heard that part too.
The tactics included the use of excessive force to control and produce desired slave behavior. So what I said was like, it still goes on every day when they come and get you. And in some type of way, they tend to bait you into reacting some type of way so that they can have a reason to snatch you up and be rough with you.
Or how they supposed to call it de-escalating the situation, but they accelerate the situation?
Yes. Yes. Man, I got the oath right here for the North Carolina Slave Patrol. And the oath says, I, and then you fill in your name, do swear that I will, as searcher for guns, swords, and other weapons among the slaves in my district, faithfully and as privately as I can, discharge the trust reposed in me as the law directs to the best of my power. So help me God. Man, I heard some shit in there. This man said, I do swear that I will, as a searcher for guns, swords, and other weapons among the slaves in my district.
They wonder why the police is doing the shit to us that they doing this shit, because they were built to.
And as soon as they find a weapon on you, they try to gun you down, too.
Yeah, that's why they against niggas arming themselves.
Yeah. And this is part of the oath. This is part of the search.
California to this day had the laws and shit, no carrying.
This shit
Because
is
of
crazy.
niggas.
This shit is crazy. So, slave patrols continued until the end of the Civil War and the passage of the 13th Amendment. Following the Civil War, during Reconstruction, slave patrols were replaced by militia-style groups who were empowered to control and deny access to equal rights to freed slaves. They relentlessly and systematically enforced black codes, strict local and state laws that regulated and restricted access to labor, wages, voting rights, and general freedoms for formerly enslaved people. So even though you was motherfucking free, they already had people in the field assigned to hinder you from any type of, I want to say elevation.
Yeah, you gotta rig the system, man. We can't have these niggas getting no freedom.
This shit is crazy. You leave, and then got the audacity down the line to say we lazy than a motherfucker and we need to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. Bitches, you crazy.
Like that shit, we ain't got no boots.
Bitches, you crazy. You ain't even gave us no boots. We barefoot out there, bitch.
Y'all robbed us butt naked.
Right, and sent us off with Nathan.
With the black codes, the red lining, and they fucked up our motherfucking prosperous cities.
Yeah.
They did all, and that's another story and shit. All the motherfucking cities that y'all motherfuckers burnt the fuck down. And we built.
All the history you burnt the fuck up in those cities.
You imagine if Black Wall Street was still today, man? Shit, that shit. Black Wall Street was making more money than America.
It wouldn't be no New York. New York wouldn't be as big as they got it is now.
Stock exchange, baby. The first motherfucking shit on the market was what? Niggas.
Hey, well, you know, ever since they, how can I say this? Ever since motherfuckers released the motherfucking plague and niggas had to go and get that. You know what I'm saying?
Jab.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas, really ain't got no more power. The nigga falling off.
Tumbling down now and shit. Like I said, man, Trump get arrested and shit. We about to see these motherfuckers show their whole natural ass.
They ain't gonna break him out of jail. Boy, they ain't gonna break him out of jail. This ain't no boy. This ain't El Chapo.
Man.
Huh?
Cult following, dog.
They ain't gonna break him out.
They're ready to hang the vice president because of his ass.
They not gonna do that. They not gonna do that.
You think they won't break this motherfucker out of jail?
Nah, they ain't gonna break that motherfucker out of jail, man. Man, they gonna die.
How many cops and motherfucking people in law enforcement support this motherfucker?
I don't fucking know. I just know it ain't fair.
Showed up January 6th.
Huh?
Them motherfuckers showed up January 6th. It was police, it was doctors, it was teachers, it was priests.
It was it was motherfucking military officers, police, state troopers, motherfucking senators, congressmen.
They had the news.
Huh?
They was willing to hang the vice president, and he a white supremacist too.
Who?
They ready to hang his ass publicly.
Who?
If they put hands on him.
Who you talking about? You talking about Pence?
Mike Pence.
That white-haired reptilian that came up.
Ready to hang his ass, man, publicly.
Glory.
You think they're gonna break this nigga out of jail?
No, they ain't gonna get that bitch out of jail, man. He gonna be in one of the best locked up facilities ever. They might need to take him to a black site off the grid.
Time to tell on that, my friend.
And give him all the hairspray he need and the suntan brown he need, so he can be happy for the rest of his life. That nigga, I hope.
To the very end.
Huh?
To the point where it is gonna be a civil war. But it ain't got shit to do with us. It's gonna be their ass.
I know they battling for power. The South wants the power back.
Now the problem is you got these ignorant ass niggas and shit trying to get in the way of this shit, trying to save Massa. Stop that shit. And they will kill you first.
Well, when they get to scuffling, maybe we need to beat them up. The ones that need to get up out of there.
Well, that's what the Haitians and shit did and shit to beat the French. They got rid of the coons first.
And beat them up. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass out of here. You ain't marching with them.
All we gotta do is cast them out.
Yeah.
You ain't even fucking no more, motherfucker. Fuck out of here.
That's funny. You
judgment right then and there. You ain't even got to put hands on them and shit. Get the white people gonna show them.
You mentioned the 13th and 14th and 15th Amendment. Right.
Them shit been in full effect, man.
Yeah, for sure. And it says in 1868, ratification of the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution technically granted equal protections to African Americans. Essentially, abolished black codes, Jim Crow laws, and state and local statutes that legalized racial segregation swiftly took their place. So this was the death of the black codes in the Jim Crow era when they finally let this 14th Amendment get signed, which was probably at the end of the year. I don't know how it probably wouldn't be a dope place right now if Jim Crow was still in effect.
It is still in effect.
Man, I ain't seen no,
Not back in Jim Crow and shit when Obama's last year. We got knocked back in Jim Crow back then and shit. That's when Tamir Rice and all that shit happened. That's when the shit really started happening and shit. And he ain't do nothing to fix this situation. The motherfucking black attorney general and shit, he ain't do shit. They not good at punishing white people.
Man, ain't no black. Yeah, that's a direct order. They got holes for them, loopholes for them in the law.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna goddamn burn them up like you gonna burn us up.
But now they treating Trump like a nigga, and that's why everybody got a problem.
Let's let them take him on and lock him up. Lock his motherfucking ass up.
Sitting back, eating my popcorn, watching this shit, man. Drinking my yak.
I hope he get up in there and when he get out, if he get out, he look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I don't think he's gonna go to jail. I don't think he's gonna go to jail, but I was just saying if.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
he need to go on in the slammer. He need to go in the slammer.
These motherfuckers will show their whole natural. Y'all think January 6th was something? Oh yeah, man, shit.
He need to go in the slammer, man. Straight up.
I ain't seen it yet.
Hey, let's get it popping so we can get on the living. I'm tired of bullshit, man. Like, stop hiding behind your motherfucking prejudice, man. Bring your bitch ass on out to the front. Let them go and fight, man. Let's get it in. When they motherfucking turn on us, nigga.
I'm enjoying the show.
Had this machete ready. Hey, the quicker we get this shit over with, the quicker we get this shit started, the quicker we can get this shit over with, man.
Niggas, you know what I mean, quick to run to these motherfuckers' problems and shit like we they saviors. We are because we God, but still.
Yeah. Quick we get this shit started, man. We can go ahead and get this shit over with, man, and rearrange life, so to speak. Cause we're gonna champion.
Yeah,
We're gonna champion.
No, this is the wrong way. But it ain't that long and shit, because we already at the motherfucking finish line. We already won it for it, man.
Huh?
We just still living it out.
Yeah. This shit crazy. By the 1900s, local municipalities began to establish police departments to enforce laws locally in the East and Midwest, including Jim Crow laws. Local municipalities leaned on police to enforce and exert excessive brutality on African Americans who violated any Jim Crow law. What? Exert excessive brutality. So, like, if you fuck up, beat them.
The Jim Crow law was fucked up for us and shit, but I ain't against segregation. Because I think if we still had our own shit, I think our shit would have been way better.
But they kept coming on our shit, burning our shit up. We ain't never had no protection over our shit.
I mean, it found out how much money we can make, and how much money we got, and how much money we willing to spend on your white ass. they took full fucking advantage.
Well,
But,
we just need a good old permanent disconnect. We need some healing time, man. We need to get away.
These motherfuckers wanted. Well, we wanted what the fuck they had. But the whole time and shit, they want what the fuck we got. Like big asses, big lips, and all the other shit, surgery, fucking suntan, and all the other shit. They want to be dark, kind of dark, but not dark enough and shit to be black. You know, the bullshit.
Hey, man, they doing that shit down here, man. They goddamn, they slapping, they lathering on SPF 4 million, suntan lotion. Motherfuckers is sitting on the motherfucking bed with the ultraviolet light bulbs on it, trying to turn their skin black as niggas. One thing I saw, they are buying their behinds down here, and I think that all them 6-pack surgeries you can get now to make it look like you can do more crunches than Superman, to make it look like you got more 6-pack than me, huh? Hey.
You got ass like a motherfucker right now and shit. That
Yeah.
motherfucker sitting there chilling.
Yo, I seen a motherfucker that I know had like a little bit of pot belly, you know what I'm saying? Last month, he did. Today, that motherfucker had superhero abs.
Did he work out for it?
It wasn't a he.
Oh, you got that shit done?
Bruh, I'm talking about them motherfuckers look like bricks. Look like bricks. No matter which way you bend your motherfucking body, up, down, back, side to side, them bitches look like bricks.
Hey. Any boredom?
Huh?
Any boredom?
Well, I ain't asked the question. But I know my eyes see things. And
I know I can do it. But
not,
I'm gonna have to do 100 sit-ups a day.
you feel me? That ain't what's been going down. That it was. Let me behave, man. That ain't what's been going down. It ain't been 100 sit-ups a day going down. That motherfucker. I'm telling you, nah. Hey, 100 sit up and grab that cake. Sit up and put it down. That's about it.
I can't get nothing done artificially to myself, man. I just can't do that shit.
Man, we need a motivated crowd, man.
But at the same time, I know what the fuck I can do. I know my motherfucking potential.
I can't work out by my motherfucking self for too long. I might be able to do it for maximum 9-10 months. You know what I'm saying? By myself. But man, after a while, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I ain't hurting myself no goddamn more. I ain't getting no goddamn bigger. I'm just strong as a motherfucker.
Cause my ass is on YouTube, man, and I'm up here, jumping off top rope, doing all types of shit and everything and shit, and I still got a belly.
Hey, if you go and look at the majors, they do too. I know you wanna enter the room like you some kind of Lexington Steel and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Like, you still can't tell me shit when I go to the ring. You still can't tell me I ain't the shit because I'm still in better shape.
No, you got it going down. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, I seen you do some moves that I was not expecting you to see you do, bro. Bruh, y'all don't get it, man. When I see this man put this man in the suplex and back bend this motherfucker, man, bruh, bruh, that's something you don't see often. You know what I'm saying?
No, but don't nobody else do it and shit, so I do it. They call it fisherman suplex. I call it the superior plex now.
The superior plex. Yo, can you put somebody in the pedigree?
Hell yeah.
At the next fight.
Moves I can do, man.
Yeah.
Moves I can do. I can do a stand-up moonsault on your ass. I can do a lot of shit.
No, I'm gonna really challenge you. One of my favorite guys growing up, man, was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Right?
Yeah, he the one too.
I need you to
See how this motherfucker.
I need you to do one of his moves, man.
I do the arm drag and shit, but like my frog splash is way better than his. And he ain't do no frog splash. He just, did dragonfly.
I gotta teach you the ancient way of doing that. I gotta show you the ancient way of belly flop. Like if you coming off the top rope, I'm gonna show you how to belly flop on a joker so cold, man, that he gonna feel like somebody ripped him open, man. His skin open. Bruised.
I think I might know how to do it.
Bruised for weeks. Bruised for weeks.
I think I might already know how to do it.
Hey, man. Ooh, I used to hate when I used to get challenged to do a belly flop in the pool when I was a kid, man. That hurt.
Yeah, we ain't playing them games and shit, man. The only time we belly flop is if we was trying to dive, but we couldn't do it right. That's the only time we belly flop. And that belly flop, hell no. I know to dive in hit it first, man.
Hell no. Shit. We was never doing anything like that.
Shit, we was that's the only time we belly flop. It wasn't a game. You belly flop by accident. And you learned your lesson. That's worse than any chop.
Man, that shit. I would rather do a cannonball than a belly flop any day of the week.
I'd rather dive. I gotta work on my 450 though. Cause I think I'm about to start using that shit. I just gotta practice it. Cause I'm like once I go on the top rope, it's gonna be special every time. I might do a swanton. I might do a frog splash. I might do a fourth. I might do a falcon arrow. I might do
Bruh. That's when you know you're a big dog, when you start flying through the sky on folks.
Yeah, I always love to fly. Shit. I know I can do it. And plus, I actually got a chance to do the shit. Like the shit I've been watching growing up as a kid and everything. I'm fucking doing it now, man.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
I know it's gotta be a good feeling.
I love that shit. Especially at my age.
Yeah.
I'm defying all the odds and everything and shit. I was rookie of the year at the age of 43.
Damn.
I'm 44 now. I ain't no rookie no more.
Yeah.
I'm a champion.
Damn. In a year you became a champion?
Yes.
You must have been laying a smackdown.
It ain't even been a full year yet. The 27th, Summer Haze. That's my anniversary. That's the day I debuted it myself. But I was kind of working for them like a couple times and shit, like through my trainer and shit like that. But they hired me on, you know what I mean, and shit. And they teach me, like, I'm learning how to be a promoter.
Was that hard?
I'm still learning, man. It ain't hard for me, because to me, I don't consider it work.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't a lot of money in it, and these and all that other shit. Depending on who the fuck you are. But I know some motherfuckers and shit, and I know, you know what I mean? I'm learning the business.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm having wrestling matches in my backyard right here, man. I couldn't ask for a better motherfucking place.
I'm telling you. All right.
I renamed the motherfucking American Legion no more. That shit's the Superior Palace.
Say word. That's your house.
That's what I renamed it. That's my backyard. That's my home.
That's your house.
And they got the cheering.
For real. You said that over the microphone?
Yeah, I said that shit on the microphone.
What you tell them, man?
Loud as shit, too. Say, y'all in my motherfucking crib and shit. This is no longer the one-on-one. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all the first guests. Welcome to the Superior Palace.
Yeah, that was like, damn, that's hard.
YouTube.
Huh?
You know you're the first motherfucker I stepped into.
Bruh, I'm gonna be tripping. Hey, you know what? If you give me permission, I'll use it for a skit on my album that I'm getting ready to drop in October.
Do whatever the fuck you want. I'll talk my shit.
Hey, let me tell y'all something, man. I sent the song to motherfucker Superior G today, the mayor. And this man about to give me 16 bars, man. Matter of fact, I think it's 12 bars.
Yeah, he gonna make me go back on it. Yeah, I gotta do some shit. It's cool.
He giving me 12 bars for the album, man. I couldn't ask for nothing else because that means I got a bar from everybody. I got 16 from everybody on the team that be on this network regularly.
Yeah.
Everybody in the circle got bars. Everybody in the circle got bars. Whoever want, even the Angry Black Man. I got a verse from the Angry Black Man. Bruh, you wanna know something crazy? I got about 50 songs with the Angry Black Man. The Angry Black Man go hard. And guess what? All his verses angry than a motherfucker. Hey, all he talk about is the revolution and kicking some ass and getting to it and getting his people together. He keep it real.
I'm gonna have to come strong my damn self, man.
Man, you gotta have to do what you got to do, man.
And like my money taking is way different than what the fuck it was before and shit. So I'm gonna have to come with some fire.
Man, spit this shit, man. Do it how you do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just get that motherfucker to me before September. That's all I'm asking.
I did spit the joint that I had for the verse that I did before, right?
Yep. You closed out the show with it.
Yeah. I spit the whole thing.
You went live with that thing.
I spit the whole thing.
You gonna close out the show today with it?
Don't like it to spit the whole joint.
You gonna have to spit the whole thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Slave Patrol, please look into it. Definitely, it is a serious subject. I know, like, there's no man right here. We always busting it up.
Yeah.
You know,
wow.
South and shit. You know what I mean? But we connected.
Yo.
You know.
I got more juice. I got more juice on this shit. I got somebody commented the crisis in policing is the culmination of 1,000 other failures. Failures of education, social services, public health, gun regulation, criminal justice, and economic development.
And those are the main roots where white supremacy lies. Finance, education, media, fucking, it's all over and shit. But what you just said,
Them motherfuckers put a limit on our motherfucking education, bro. You know how bright the mind can be?
it's a system and shit, but you target the children first. That's what they did to us, man.
Over and over and over.
Think about it. We ain't learn shit in school for real and shit. We learned about lies.
Yeah.
We learned about lies and shit. Real life taught us shit.
They lied to us with that programming. Everybody getting fed the same shit.
The system and shit. It's like a fucking factory and shit. Get them soon as they fresh out the fucking womb and shit. The government raises them and shit. That's why they always told the men to get the fuck out and shit, and we'll take care of the women.
Fuck that.
And a lot of them for that shit, but a lot of them apologizing for it now.
Fuck that apology. Nigga. Fuck that apology.
Yeah, they are, man.
Cause this shit is a continuing bias.
But like I said, the shit happening to them now. It's happening to Trump.
Yeah.
Trump, charter member, man.
Yo, this motherfucker getting every bullet he done shot coming back at his ass now. I'ma say this. Hey, and I know my man King Andrew, aka Live Wire, I know he out there listening. Goddamn. Hey, when it come down to Donald Trump, this for you, King Andrew. Lock his ass up. Lock him up. Look, King Andrew like Trump.
Hey, look. Shit. The way Biden is right now, shit. I actually like Trump now.
What?
I didn't before.
What?
I didn't before.
What?
But Biden so fucked up.
What?
Biden so fucked up.
No, we need something fresh. He ain't no guarantee. He a damn bulldozer.
But Biden making Trump look good, man.
But we ain't worried about Trump. Fuck Trump. Who next?
I'm saying.
Where the young blood at?
Good.
Where the young blood at? We need somebody young.
Well, right now, we the youngest.
Young and strapping. Can I run for president? Without all them damn degrees?
Yes.
Nigga, what's happening?
I got the president.
What's happening?
For 1 second, I ain't think about it and shit. And I ran for mayor.
What's happening? I'm ready. Look, I'll change it. I'll change up America.
Put me on the forefront and shit. Either they gonna expose me or they gonna leave me the fuck alone.
I'm gonna make America great again.
Huh?
I'm gonna make America great again, for real.
I would have to run as a Republican.
Well, I can't say again. I'm gonna make America great.
Yeah, I would love to too. I would have to run as a Republican to do it. Because
Oh.
the Democrats sabotage. No, they sabotage me. Like they sabotage fucking Bernie. And they got his ass twice. I got sabotaged by my own party. It was only 2 Democrats running. And they said, we love that the diversity of people is running and everything. And we're good, but unfortunately we're going to go with your white opponent. Your white gay opponent.
Oh. Well, you know, they on the creep to running the world.
They've been running the world, man.
You right.
It's been going on for years.
You right.
Still getting the fucking ass by these motherfuckers, man. Come on.
Ooh. Nigga.
Fuck with him.
The ghost of angry man is in this motherfucker right now on you.
I ain't angry. I ain't angry.
Nah, you laying it down. That's all that is.
I love my other people, man. I always have and I always will.
Straight up.
I ain't gonna lie, it was a time when they had me brainwashed and shit where I ain't fuck with niggas like that and everything and shit, but I could never really fuck with white people like that.
I'm about to fuck y'all heads up. I'm about to fuck y'all heads up, bro.
We almost ended the show and shit. We done went on Thursday, but I will still end the show with my verse.
I got you. I'm gonna push through this continuing bias that won't seem to twist itself right or go away. The criminal justice system is heavily impacted by the bias of police mentality and outdated judicial precedents. I'm gonna stop right there for a second, right? So the criminal justice system is heavily impacted by the bias of police mentality. They don't like nobody talking about their motherfucking ass. They don't like exposure. They don't like accountability.
No, that's dumb. Who the fuck likes exposure, man? Motherfuckers don't. Look, it's one thing and shit, and they can say this shit about us right now and shit. They can say we exposing shit or whatever. They can say we causing trouble and all that shit, but what they will not the fuck say is we the fuck lying.
You hit the nail on the head with that one, didn't you?
Nobody likes fucking exposure. Motherfuckers don't get mad because you lying. Motherfuckers get mad and shit because you telling the fucking truth.
And every truth teller that's been able to move a crowd has been wiped out or locked away.
Yeah.
Yep. And in the worstest conditions.
I know what the fuck this system is, man.
Yo, the system is heavily impacted by the bias of police mentality and outdated judicial procedures, meaning they living off of old law that has not evolved to today. They still running off of old law.
Well, the old motherfuckers running the laws.
Because it benefits them. They don't want to change it to make it right for everybody else because that takes away from them. Ugly as people. The system is largely driven by racial disparities, and the black community continues to be a target.
I told you, dog, once we did the story on this and shit, we get into the motherfucking root, man.
Let me say this again. The system is largely driven by racial disparities, and the black community continues to be a target. The results are brutal and long-lasting. Are y'all hearing this, man? This the slave patrols, a.k.a. the police. This is what they built off of. This is what they designed for. This is what they stand on. This shit marinate, man. This is what this shit stand on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo. All cruelty begins with dehumanization.
They never saw us as humans.
Huh?
They never saw us as humans.
Yeah,
That's why they animals and shit, but they treat animals better than us.
Soon as they threw us in the motherfucking zoo.
No, dog got more rights than your black ass.
Yeah, that's you know what? When we were coming up, we used to be hard on dogs. You know what I'm saying? They sleep outside all year long, all their life. And the only time they get to come inside and in a small room at that is if the pipes was about to bust. I mean, it's too goddamn cold outside, so we don't want them to freeze up in the dog house. But we were pretty hard on dog. We didn't take no shit from no dog either. Like what we said, that dog did.
But you see how much time Michael Vick got though, right?
Yeah, but he wasn't even there. That was his people did that shit.
And he still got more time than all the white cops I know that shot niggas.
They should have, man. I don't even want to go there, bro. But let me ask you this: did you know holding police officers accountable is difficult? This is what they got written. Holding police officers accountable is difficult. In 2020, see, this ain't no old news. This some new news right here. In 2020, there were 1,021 fatal police shootings. And in 2019, there were 999 fatal shootings.
How many? No, the first one you said.
1,021. That was in 2020.
And the other one was what?
999 for 2019. So, additionally, the rate of fatal police shootings among Black Americans was much higher than that for any other ethnicity, standing at 35 fatal shootings per million of the population as of March 2021. Eat that up, man. Eat that up, man. Let that sizzle for a second.
Hey, man, like I said, we in a war. Other motherfuckers don't.
Y'all niggas still asleep? I'm asking them, you hear me? Y'all niggas still asleep? Y'all ain't hearing what the fuck I'm saying? Are they hearing me, bro? They need to hear. They need to hear, bro. So, this shit about to get real interesting. Y'all better, man, go back and rewind this, man. We be talking shit, man, but at the same time, we dropping game. You know what I'm saying? So, this shit say, since 2005 through June 24th of 2019, 104 non-federal law enforcement officers have been arrested in connection with fatal on-duty shootings. Just 104 since 05 to 2019. 14 years. To date, only 35 of those officers have been convicted of a crime. Often, a lesser offense such as manslaughter or negligent homicide rather than murder. Only 4 officers have been convicted of murder during this period and seen their convictions stand. Another 23 million officers, well, not, I said 23 million, another 23 officers were acquitted in a jury trial, and 9 were acquitted during a bench trial decided by the judge. 11 other cases were dismissed by a judge or a prosecutor, and in one instance, no true bill was returned from a grand jury. Currently, there are 24 non-federal law enforcement officers with pending criminal cases for fatal shootings. Are y'all hearing the cycle of that shit? Like, every corner you come around, there's a block for them.
Open season for niggas.
Wake up, y'all.
It always will be. Until we do something about it.
Wake up, y'all. Niggas is giving you the game.
The root of the problems and shit.
Yo, like I gotta say, big up to Superior G and big up to the Angry Black Man. Superior G been bombing on the police, but when Angry Black Man came in and had his moment about the police, I took that as a sign to go ahead and push forward, and here we are, and look what we are. What the OG would say, unpacking. Let me go ahead and unpack this. Um,
Yeah, we gotta get to the root of the issues, baby.
we get into the root right now. Um, so the next section of what I'm telling you is the cost of police brutality is high. Police brutality. Now, I got a story about that. I'll get you out of that in a second. Um, While many police brutality and fatal police shootings are not prosecuted in criminal court, victims and the families of victims have been able to pursue civil judgments which cost millions of taxpayer dollars each year. $175.9 million in civil judgments and claims for police-related lawsuits were paid by New York City during the 2019 fiscal year. New York City has the largest police force with 36,000 members serving 8.3 million people. $500 million was paid out by the city of Chicago between 2004 and 14 for police misconduct related lawsuits. The Chicago Police Department has 12,000 officers serving 2.7 million people. I think that's crazy, all those funds that they get, man, for the small number of officers that they have in comparison to the city's population. And
Atlanta and shit coming up with Cop Town,
who?
Cop City or something like that.
Who?
Atlanta or Georgia.
What was they doing?
They call Cop Town or Cop City or some shit like that.
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
They building a city, dog. It's called Cop Town or Cop City. I can't remember what it was. I think it's Cop Town.
Cop Town.
Yeah.
I'll never go through that.
Atlanta and shit in Georgia.
I was about to say it can't be in Atlanta. Lord. Damn.
No, they in Georgia. I think it's near Atlanta, though.
You think there's a need for...
Look that shit up. Yeah, man, they funding that shit. I think Biden funding that shit. And the VA and shit.
Yeah.
The light-skinned shit.
Hey, man, everybody out there, hold on, I ain't say this shit in the beginning. Like, share, click the motherfucking bell, man. So you can get notified when we on this motherfucker, man. Bruh, say that one more time, what you just said.
The light-skinned joint is locking up all the rappers. She locked up Young Thug and all the motherfuckers and shit. I think she helped build them it. They got some shit going on, man.
This shit crazy.
It's called Cop Town.
You think there's a need for a smarter criminal system?
I say it's the need for a righteous one.
Yeah, because that word smart can be stretched in a lot of directions, right? Yeah.
They thought they had together and shit, but now the shit coming back and bite them in the ass. Look at them. I'm all Auburn killers and shit talking about something they think they gonna die in jail. Well, motherfucker, you killed a nigga. Duh. The fuck, man?
It is crazy, bro. Hey, man. Whew. The best advice that I can pass on to all y'all, man, I be hustling my ass off, bro. Goddamn. I yawn in the camera, man, several times a night, man. I be on the go, y'all. I be getting to it. The best advice that I can give to y'all, man, is to stay alert, stay alive, man. Complacency kills. Stay dangerous.
Stay the fuck safe.
if you rolling with somebody,
and observe your motherfucking surroundings, man.
yeah, if you rolling with somebody, make sure you motherfucking with somebody that you know got your six.
Stay the fuck strapped, man. No more motherfucking innocent bystanders.
My nigga.
Fuck that shit, man.
Hey, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of us in court in jail right now behind that shit.
Y'all can use y'all imaginative skills and read through that line right there. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. That's a big dog statement. Around this corner, come around this corner, I might have that airbrushed on the highs. Hey man, you want me? Did we tell him the title of the next show coming?
Yeah. Well, no, we ain't tell him this shit, but we gonna do a show on all the motherfucking towns and shit that we built up by our bootstraps, and then they burned our whole motherfucking boots down. That's what the fuck we gonna do.
Yo, and that list long as a motherfucker. You know what that mean? That mean we're gonna have to go through all of the massacres.
We got chapters, we got series and shit.
We're gonna have to go through all of the massacres, man.
We can go through each town and shit, throwing each show, man.
That's gonna be so hard, bro. That's gonna be so much of an eye opener, such an awakener. Hey, man.
We got for days, man.
We could do this for days.
For weeks.
I could do this till I get old. Like straight up.
You might just be obliged.
And I'm gonna tell you something. If y'all think we crazy now, wait till we get old. We gonna be mean as a motherfucker when we get old, man. We're gonna be. I'm already grumpy. I'm already grumpy. I can't imagine what I'm gonna be when I get about 75. I might need to stay in shape so I can punch me a youngster in his face at 75.
That motherfucking active. Shit, Ric Flair had his last match and shit. He what, 74?
Man, I just sent his video to my dad where that joker was talking about he having a hard time keeping these gators down on the floor. The boy said he a limousine riding, private jet flying, Rolex wearing, women staring. he had to go at all. Huh?
Make his trip on Space Mountain. He'll tell you that.
Yeah, already. All of them, man. All of them. All of them. Yo.
I spit too.
Huh?
I spit my shit too.
Oh, really? Hey, man. Hey. We didn't talk to our motherfucking ass about the police, man. We talked about the origin, man. The origin was for them to originally, once we were free or even before we was free, those that tried to escape or even after you escaped, their excuse would be to search to make sure that you didn't have any weapons, i.e. guns, knives, swords, whatever. Anything to keep you down.
From the devil coming to kill you, yes, it was illegal.
Everything.
So who put the laws? The devil.
Ever and anything to keep you in a certain position, a ceiling over your head. No, you can't get up this high.
Or motherfucking Shaitan. All the motherfuckers won. Damien, Lucifer. He got many names too, just like the Creator got many names.
Yo, you gonna make me say some shit.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be cool tonight. Be cool tonight, man. Be cool tonight. I'm gonna be cool tonight. But I can.
Just remember what the fuck you was about to say and shit, because I want to hit this shit.
Yo, I'm gonna be cool on that one. Um, you got anything you want to say, man, before I do the closing, man, and then let you close out with your verse?
I'm gonna just close out with my verse and shit.
Well, hold on.
They heard what the fuck I gotta say.
Hold on. Hey, man, tonight was a jewel bombing. Yes, we had great conversation where we laughed about extracurricular shit, but when we got back on track, man, there's some shit in there that can help y'all, man. There's some shit in there that can.
The show early. You was in the show early and shit, and then we forgot we had some more shit to talk about. But that's our bad, but we made up for it. That's Gucci. The Band-Aid.
Gucci. There's some shit in here, man. Go back, rewind this motherfucker, man. Share this shit with somebody black, man. Preferably a black male, especially if you know he a street nigga and he out there. Get him a little bit of education, man, so he can have something to think about. And if he choose to continue on what he doing, then he got extra ammo so he can be a little bit smarter in what he doing. And
or if you a female and shit, and you looking for your king and shit like that, we spitting that fire and shit on how you can find his ass too.
Come on, man. Say, if y'all want to fuck with us, man.
We ain't just on the male, we on the females too. We, you know what I mean? We love our people.
Yes, sir.
You don't give a fuck who you are.
Yes, sir. Fuck with us, man. Hey, y'all want to fuck with us, man? Go on over to the Instagram at the Born Again Believers MF. At the Born Again Believers MF. And the MF do stand for motherfucker, so know that.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker. That's what it stands for. With that being said, man, share the shit with somebody black. Stop playing with us, man. Thank y'all for everything y'all do. As always, we appreciate it. We know it's gonna be a motherfucking marathon. I'm just thankful that y'all motherfucking tuning in. Thankful that y'all listening. Hope that y'all get something from this, man. I'm thankful for you.
I'm sure thankful too, man. I'm thankful for our viewers and everything, man. You know, y'all let me know and shit that the knowledge I'm spitting and shit, or knowledge my man D spitting and shit, or Angry Black Man was on and shit, you know what I mean?
We all bringing it. We all bringing it. You know, sometimes.
Truth, man.
Huh?
Motherfuckers want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that bullshit no more and shit, man.
Man, niggas need to hear the truth, man. And I'm gonna say something right quick too. All you young niggas out there drilling and goddamn booming, working your loads and all that shit. Man, these motherfuckers coming for y'all ass, man.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers is tired of seeing, especially you young niggas, they tired of seeing y'all with mountains of money up to your head like that, bro.
Yo, man, if you gonna kill for a motherfucking purpose, man. Don't kill your own people for fucking bullshit. Don't kill your own people for nothing.
Man, look, and if you gonna be all the way in it, man, be all the way in it, man. Take everything that come with it, man. Get your stripes, nigga. Get your motherfucking dings in your motherfucking armor, nigga. Stop with the fuck shit, man. If you gonna be all the way in it, be all the way in it, man. Take everything that come with it. The good and the ugly. That's it.
Don't accept the situation, elevate the situation. Where everybody was going with shit and still be alive, the motherfucker reap the benefits.
Everybody got to start in the basement, man, in order to get to the roof.
But it ain't just us. They got to try.
No, nobody ever built a house with the, nobody ever built a house starting roof first. That's impossible. You can't just build a motherfucking roof and then start building the rest of the house up on it. The roof just ain't gonna suspend. You know what I'm saying? But if you work at the basement and you get your foundation solid, and then you work your way up with your pillars, set your next level up and get that solid and continue on until you make it to your ceiling, your roof. Nigga. He winning. But until big step, y'all need to, hey, black people, be some big steppers, man. Like, y'all, I know what I wanted to say. We have the power to bend space and time, bro. We have the power to attract whatever our heart's desires may be. By full description, how you see it in your mind. But first, you gotta get you a motherfucking hammer or a goddamn drill and break some chains off your brain. I'm just gonna say be your what they may look at as disobedient. Become disobedient, man. Be free. Be a free thinker, man. Again, love is always it's gonna always be love, man. Peace and love. And then with that being said, motherfucker, share this shit with somebody black again. The mayor.
Yes, sir.
Hit us with that hot fire, man, so we can close out.
Stepping to me, it's like stepping to the Father. Thank you and do the survive. Don't even bother. I'm that nigga that they call cheap. You don't want to step to this nigga. Trust me. You can try it, but you won't succeed. You're gonna be more talk in the motherfucking streets. That's right, niggas. I'm playing like that. You come with me some more bullshit and get the fuck smacked. I'm taking niggas' jaws off. That's how I'm playing. Somebody's done the alleys where you be laying. That's right, niggas G, aka Superior. I'm whipping through bitches' motherfucking interior. I love the walls, the bladder, the guts. I dig a hole from the pussy to the heart after I fuck. G stand for good, buster, good, lover, and in jeans. Hey, your bitch married the fucking penis. That's right, bitches. My dude's like that. I'm giving out bow legs and motherfucking gaps. Any way you want it, that's how I'm doing it. Make all love was lovable, huggable dick.
Yeah. Hey, you sound like Raquel like a motherfucker, man. I swear to God, bro, you sound like Raquel.